TLT Talks. It is a beautiful day out today. Summer's in full bloom. I'm real excited. I'm going camping today with the family, with the kids, the wife. Our annual camping trip should be a ton of fun. And today, I'm real stoked about our show. I'm real proud of this dude. He is a partner, a friend, a brother now. We met about a year ago. And I was just totally blown away by this dude. I mean, from the very first time, his poise, I was just completely and utterly blown away by him. And here he is, Mr. Zachary Burns, my man. How's it going?
It's going all right, sir. How are you?
I'm good. I was just telling the world a whole bunch of lies about you.
All right. Well, just another day then.
Yeah, man. So, there's just some people in the world where you meet and it's like automatic, like just something just clicks, it's like the stars align, the universe opens up, the skies open, the sun shines, and bam. And it's like from the first time Zach and I sat down and talked about working together, it was like, oh man, this is it for both of us at this point in each of our lives. And we're of similar age. It's like, oh man, this is it. Like, this is it. So Zach, why don't we start? Why don't you share with these folks that are watching or going to be watching a little bit about yourself, your background, who you are, etc.
Sure, of course. Well, I guess we can start. I came from the Midwest, came from Iowa, went out to the Air Force Academy, attended the academy, and transitioned as a flight instructor there, and ended up in New York working for the UN. And from there, I've been a career EA. So I've got some background supporting some execs at Corcoran. I've got a background in supporting execs in market research and other capacities, marketing, consumer goods. So I've run the gamut of EA roles. I've supported many individuals and many different personality types, and I have to say, I enjoy yours the best. I enjoy this role the most so far of any, and it's been great fun.
Awesome, man. And you got some military background too, yeah?
I do. I have plenty of discipline and plenty of, being told that I'm not good enough or smart enough. Things are that you're supposed to hear at that age. I didn't hear. I heard the opposite. So it turned me into like some kind of EA machine, I guess.
I love it. Well, I could certainly attest to that. I was looking for. I was like, you know what? Like, I already played the game of life at a pretty high level, but I'm looking to take things to the next level. I'm like, I'm always juggling so much. And I'm like, I'm not looking for like someone that's going to take orders. I'm looking for a partner, someone that's going to hold me to my highest standard and, take us to the next level of organization, execution, and yada, yada. And from the first time you and I met, it was like fireworks. And don't let the smile fool you guys. This is a tough SOB, man. Like, every day, it's like he's reminding me of all the things I didn't do. It's like the rest of it was like, oh, Eugene, you do so much. And Zach's like, come on, man, you slack it. Let's go. Which is why I love him so much. As a matter of fact, New York City LeBron fan. I'm not sure who you are, but thank you. We do love to bring the energy. I think energy is one of the most underrated commodities on the planet. So thank you for that. But in just a short year, you've already got a promotion, because I thought just supporting me was too not enough for the level of energy and skill you bring. So why don't you tell the world a little bit more about what you're doing now?
Sure. So it turns out that, as you said, I was able to. And by the way, a caveat, the only reason I'm able to push you is because I'm the only one who knows how much you intend to do. So I think you're the only one you're pulling yourself, and I'm just sort of prodding you along. Thank you. Of course, man, the credit due. So I'm the head of client care now. It seemed like a natural progression, right? I'm in your world. Client care is your baby, right? I mean, that's you've built your business on referrals these past however many years, decade, right, of service here, supporting your clients, treating them like family. I come aboard, and Eugene says, here we treat clients like family, and I'm used to like a corporate environment where you have a tagline, you have a byline, right, and everyone lives by it. And yes, we do. We treat our clients like family. However, that is true here. And I learned that right away, and that's our mantra. I mean, you live by the Maya Angelou quote, and you live. I'm going to read it because I want to get it right. People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And I recall the very first time you said that. It was in a honey mustard meeting shortly after you made me dance in front of everybody.
That's right. That's right. I gotta share that story real quick. So the whole team was very Tony Robbins driven and state and energy and all that stuff. And we start our meetings with an energy crank, which means we blast music and for like 10 seconds just dance. So even the name, like honey mustard to the world, all of our meetings are named after condiments. Don't ask me how it happened. It just kind of happened. We had a meeting that was called a ketchup, and then someone made a mustard and then a relish, and then that's it. All the meetings became condiments. We like to have fun here. But it's Zach's like first day. It's like his first day. And I just forgot to warn him about this part of our meetings, like this guy's coming from Corcoran, supporting the C-suite, which is about as stiff as like you can get, right? Like he's very corporate. And so the meeting starts and everyone's dancing. And I just turn around, I'm like, well, what are you waiting for? It's like, there was no prep. There was no warning. It was like, well, let's go. And he just busts out this like John Travolta Pulp Fiction. It was epic. He just rolled right in, man. That's how he is. The guy just rolls with the punches. He just rolls with the punches. I love it. I'm sorry, let me interrupt. That was a cool story to share.
Yeah. So shortly after all that, I'm in perfect state. Then I'm primed to hear what you have to say next. And you talk about how you make people feel, how we make people feel, and the SOI focus and the real love that everyone on this team feels for our clients. And the clients are like family. It's true here, and we don't care about whether you're in the transaction, out of the transaction, if it's your birthday, if it's your, the day that the anniversary of your bat mitzvah, we have all that information, and we care, and we keep that information because we care. We store it, and we make sure that we, touch everybody and give them the love that they deserve. We're so grateful for their business. You're so full of gratitude, Huge, and it's clear that this program we've built and the system that we're working on, it's all comes from that place. So all of the actions that we take and
no, and thank you. And you do such a lovely job at it. Just if I could be vulnerable for a second. So to the agents or the entrepreneurs to whom clients matter watching, I feel you, man. I understand the challenge of the day-to-day responsibilities of running the business, growing the business, yada, yada. And when it's a client's or even a family member's, like how many of us might forget a cousin's or an uncle's birthday or an anniversary, or how many of us even know our friends' kids' birthdays? Like it's not that the intent isn't there. It's not that you don't care, like it's just you're busy. You're busy. You're responsible for, especially if you're in a service-based industry, you're responsible for a million things, a million people. And where your energy tends to go is where all the fire's out. The client that is currently unhappy, the deals that's not getting done, the offer that's about to fall apart. Like that just ends up kind of consuming your day. And even though you care about your clients, you authentically, legitimately care about your clients, without proper resources in the way of infrastructure, system, and, human capital, somebody to help out, it's just very difficult to stay on top of all these things. So, I just, this wasn't for me necessarily like a business move, even though that's the byproduct. But I just, I think one of the reasons that we've built such a successful business is because we care about the people first. The money's not the focus. Because of that, we make plenty of it. And I just, I was like, I need to find a way where I can really stay in touch with people more. And I want to feel, I don't want to call somebody for their birthday because I've completed a task. I want to call somebody for their birthday because I want to stay connected with that person and stay in touch with what's going on with their lives and share what's going on with my life. And, and so Zach saw that. And about 6 months ago, he saw that I was struggling with it a bit and juggling all of it. And he's like, dude, we're already working on so much together. It's a natural progression to combine these roles and yada, yada. And since then, man, what a difference. We're in touch with so many more people. We just did an event, our annual trivia night, and we had over 100 people there. And it's just so warm. Like money without fulfillment isn't necessarily worth it. I know so many people that make so much money and they're totally miserable. And I know plenty of people that don't make lots of money, and they just always walk around smiling and connected and grounded. And so, Zach, I just, I want to say thank you, man. I find what you do here to be so invaluable and so important. And to all of the non-agents out there, just understand, man, that it's, whether it's real estate or any other service industry, there are, of course, the group of people that all they care about is the commissions. But with where the world's going, maybe I'm an optimist, but I don't think that's the majority of people anymore. Most people that don't reach out to say happy birthday, or to say happy anniversary, or to say, oh man, wow, your kid just went to college, it's usually the result of poor system or planning, not lack of care. So I think you need both, right? You need the care, part of my French, but you need the give a shit meter to be high, but you equally need, the systems or the process or the reminders to make sure to remind you to do all that. So I was a little long-winded, but to the entrepreneurs, I feel you. To the consumers, or to the regular folk out there, just understand it's not always about care. Well, for us, for our people, you don't got to worry about that, because between my level of care, which is absolutely out in Mars somewhere, and Zach's discipline and ability to systematize things and create reminders and such, we are very excited to be connected and expanding our reach. And, we're always here for whatever you guys may need, and to take this journey of life with you guys. And so that could be a really good transition. It wasn't enough for Zach and I to just stay in touch. Both of us are givers, and we wanted to figure out, like, what can we do? What can we build? And so Zach's been working on something for many, many months. Buddy, do you want to share what we're rolling out in this coming quarter?
Absolutely. So, you mentioned Tony Robbins before. They have the platinum partnership, and I don't know if you're a golfer, and I'm not, but any golf that you go to. So I've heard golfing's a big deal in the military. So I've heard that golf clubs have VIP memberships, and I thought, and so there's tons of things, but we don't have TLT VIP, right? We never had that program solidified. So you took that feedback and we ran with it, right? And basically you said, hey, I know everybody, so if give so-and-so a call and see what they want to do. See, if they want to partner up. And I was surprised to find, and not so much, but I guess surprised in a happy way, to find the level of participation and excitement that we receive from local vendors to get involved with our program. We've done awesome events. We've done little miniature sort of intimate events, art shows, and kids with clowns, little raffles. And we've done huge events like the one you're talking about, the annual night. And Hatchets and Hops, our big tagline is, have you ever thrown an axe? Would you like to try? And I would say yes to that. I don't know who wouldn't. Perhaps someone who throws an axe for a living. Maybe there's some downside to throwing an axe. I don't see any downside. And we had an event over at Hatchets and Hops, and they said, hey, we love you guys. Anyone that you bring, give them 20% off. And so they gave us a discount code, and we're all set. So I think that we have a really fun program to offer to our clients and our family and our neighbors and our sphere. Not only you get access to off-market listings, we put in the real estate sales piece. That's the piece that's your world. My world is all the fun stuff. So we put in a ton of fun stuff, a ton of perks, giveaways, trips to Cancun. Anything I could think of that I would say, oh, that's cool, I want to sign up, I put it in.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm pumped about it. So at a high level, and by the way, the VIP program is not limited to like clients. It's just people we love. It's our extended family, if you will. It's in its beginning stages, if we're honest, right? But as Zach said, there will be a series of vendors or locations, places that will, by being a part of our membership, you will get discounts. There are, we oftentimes get access to listings, and we communicate about those listings to our community first. So, especially in a market like now, where inventory is historically low for rentals and sales and investment properties and buildings, by being a part of our family, you'll get first dibs on that. We are always getting the heads up on listings from our colleagues. And so same, there is a real estate component. But again, that's just a small component. We didn't want it to be a sales piece. There are discounted things in the way of commissions, rebates. Again, our family, we want to treat our family like family. So there are commission rebates and things of that nature. But mostly it's fun. And we thrive on Kanai and our team, constant and never ending improvement. So we're just launching this thing. But man, I'd love to hear from you guys. Like, what would make this the coolest membership program, club ever? Like, what would this have to have that's like, oh my God, everybody's got to be here? We've got access to some celebrities in the future. We'll probably do some kind of, intimate events with celebrities. We'll certainly do panels. We used to do a big annual Tony Robbins event. And then, COVID hit and we took a pause, but that's in the works. And we've got some really special guests lined up. And, now in the new world, there's capacity issues everywhere. So the people from our TLT family will get first dibs on things like that. Could it be famous personal trainers of superstar athletes? I don't know. Could it be actors? I don't know. I'm not quite sure yet. We'll see. There's lots in the works. Lots in the works. But really, what we wanted to do was we wanted to create an ecosystem. Totally forgot to mention, 100%. I'd probably classify myself today more an entrepreneur than a broker, and 100% a network for people to talk about what they do and share in services and be able to lean on each other. Let's just have one of every kind of profession, a plumber, an architect, a tax person, a mortgage person, everybody, just a pool of all services and all, support each other and guide each other in that way as well. But again, the goal of this thing was, can we create an ecosystem that is fun, where we can all thrive together? For you guys that know me, you know that I'm obsessed with, personal and business development, accountability, things of that nature. Maybe we'll do challenges. So again, it's in its early stages. It's very exciting. We absolutely welcome your feedback. Zach will be reaching out with opportunities to join. There's no fees. There's no cost. We're not looking to monetize this thing in any way. This is just literally
click
fun
a button.
for us.
You click a button. It's not a hard sell.
Yeah,
I'm not a great salesperson, so he put me on this one.
Zach, man, I love hanging with you, dude. Any final tips, final suggestions? We wanted to get in and get out quick today. Just introduce you guys to Zach. He's been here for over a year, but you guys haven't had a chance to meet him yet. And just talk about this thing that we're going to be, getting up and running. So look out for it. You get an invite for hashtag TLT VIP. This is the what we're talking about.
That is
this
where
is
it's
what
at.
We're talking about. That's right. Any final tips, final suggestions, final questions, final requests? Anything left, sir?
I just want to say it's been a pleasure being on the show, and thank you for having me. And it's awesome to be here and learn about setting up triggers. It's
there
important.
You go.
Optics.
There you go.
Important. I tell you, triggers and optics and triggers. Talk to Eugene, ask about it, look it up. It's changed my life.
Awesome.
That's all I have.
Awesome, my man. So look out, guys. Look out for invites. Look out for more comms on these things. And if you should have the privilege of getting to spend any time with Zach, consider yourself very lucky. He's a special human being. Zach, thank you for everything, my man. My partner, my brother in arms, my brother out of arms, man. It's a pleasure. Every day is a pleasure, man.
The feeling's more than mutual, my man.
All right, gang. Zach, thank you for taking some time out of your day. Everybody have a good one, and look out for the invite. See you guys.
Bye.